I'm Darren Ingram. I'm the audio designer at Sight and Sound Theaters, and I really began to dig into getting involved with West Park when we went down to record with them in Nashville. So the music at this point had already been written. We had been bringing demos into the studio and listening to them, so we knew basically what we were going down there to record. But when we got down there, it was just fantastic atmosphere that West Park had created for us. When we got there, everything was already in place. Sometimes when you go do a recording, for me, that's one of the most stressful times of a project. This is the one moment in time that you're going to have all of the orchestra together, and this is your week to get it. You don't go back and redo an entire orchestra, so this is a very stressful week in time for us. When we got down there, West Park had everything in place. You could tell this is not their first rodeo. They anticipated all of our needs and how the process was going to go, and they were totally prepared for everything that was going to happen, and you could not have asked for a smoother, more enjoyable week. They actually made the process go from a potentially extremely stressful situation to actually a very enjoyable process. So when we get there, West Park gives us the complete score, the complete orchestrated score for us to follow along with. And basically our job for the whole week was to make sure that what was recorded was going to match what we needed for the show. So due to West Park's work they did on the front end, we didn't have to worry about any of the logistics of the recording. We didn't need to worry about any of the mechanical stuff that goes into actually recording an orchestra. We could actually sit and think about how this was going to fit in to our show back home. That's a huge weight off our shoulders when we're there. So the score was absolutely immaculate. It was fantastically done for us, very professional, all in order. And the arrangements, I cannot say enough about the arranging that they did. I know that may not be something that a lot of people pay attention to, but from an audio designer perspective, this may be one of my favorite arranged shows. They did an absolutely just remarkable job on the orchestration, on the arrangements. So at the end of this week, the end of the recording week, we pack everything up, we say our goodbyes, and when we go home, we get hard drives of all the recordings. They had done some work to do some mixes, so we can actually start using some of the some rough mixes immediately. All the files were there, and they were wonderfully recorded. It was exactly what we asked for, and it turned into just a fantastic process and fantastic show.